So by now you've learned how to get into a Unix shell, and you've learned how to make files, make directories, delete files, delete directories. In this video, we're going to learn how to move and copy some files. So I'm in my NX window, and I'm going to right-click and start a terminal. And for reasons that will become clear shortly, I'm going to use two terminals. So in both of these, I'm going to go to the directory where I want to be. It happens to be my data store directory. So, and again, I'm hitting tab to autocomplete these things. So over here, I want to navigate to the courses folder, and I'm going to go into this one. So that's got a videos. My numeracy modeling and data management folder has a videos folder in it. I've been making some videos, and I'm going to store them in this folder. But actually, if I go into that folder and I type ls, there's nothing in the folder. The videos are somewhere else. So what happened? I haven't been making videos? No, I've been making videos, but I've been putting them somewhere else. So if I go back into this folder, it turns out I've been putting them in this folder so far. So what I can do is I can first, let's go into that directory and see what's there. So I change the directory. Now, again, in Linux, you can highlight things, hit the middle mouse button, and it copies. And so now we're in this particular folder. So this folder has a couple of the videos, and it also has a little PowerPoint slide that I put together that served as a background for one or two of the lectures. So I want to copy files across to this other directory that's over here. So first of all, in a Unix or Linux operating system, you don't really want files with spaces in them. So this file name of this PowerPoint file is kind of bad, and in fact, if I try to copy or move it, it will give me sort of some errors. So actually, if I try to copy it, so copy is with the cp command, and I use this. So I highlight that, press the middle button to copy it, and then I try and rename it. Let's see a little bit more of this. Rename it test. It doesn't like that at all. So one way to do this is you're just going to, if you've named it something silly with spaces in it, what you can do is you can go back into Windows. So I have also a Windows link. I've mapped my data store drive. Here it is. And I sort of named it this. You don't want it to have a silly name like that, so let's give it a name with no spaces. Numeracy model. Data management. Okay. So now we look. Now there's these. Where are you? Where have you gone? Quite strange. Let's see. ls.pptx. We're going to look for this file. Okay, so the file has appeared here. It's white and not green, and that's actually because of its permissions. The green is a different permission. So not every shell will give you different colors for the different permissions. So in this shell, directories are purple, and I think executable files are green. So I can look, I'll do ls.l, and I'll only look at PowerPoint files. So if I look at this, what you see is this one, the one I just made, it's got read and write permission, but not executable permission. The other one has read, write, and executable permission, so it turned green. So you're not actually going to be able to see this in some terminals, but you can see it here. That's an added bonus that I didn't plan on showing you. Okay, so anyway, let's look at every let's look at all the PowerPoint files. So we've got these two PowerPoint files, one of which has a sensible name with no spaces. So let's copy that to let's move it to the other folder. So if I'm sitting in this folder, I don't need to give a path name to this file. I can just get the file name. So I highlight it, middle click, it's copied. But if I want to go over to this folder, I need to know what the folder is. So if I need to know which the folder is, you type pwd to get the folder name, and it's this thing. So again, I can highlight that, bring it over here, single click, and it's been copied. Now if I don't name it anything, it should copy over with the same file name. So let's see what happens. So there it is over there. Now if I'd added a file name here, say call it test.pptx in this path, then it would have copied it as that name. Actually, I'll let you do that as an exercise. So let's look at the videos. All the videos are MP4 files. So these are all the MP4 files. Let's move those over. Actually, let's copy them for now. Let's make 2 copies. So actually, I want to copy all of the MP4 files. I don't want to have to write out the file names every time. There's 6 of these files. I don't want to keep having to write out the file names. So I'm just going to say copy the asterisk key, all of the MP4 files, and then I'm going to copy them to this folder. So again, highlight it, middle click. That takes a little while because those files are big, and now I can look over here and look, all of the files are over here. So that is how you move and copy files.